All right, what's good? It's July 5th. I wanted to make this video because I'm a compulsive gambling addict. I don't really get involved with the sports betting or casino and betting and all that stuff, but I do have a problem with the stock market. I've been dealing with this for about 4.5 years, and I've been on and off, relapsed, done all sorts of things. So I figured if I'm really gonna get through this, I'm gonna need to, just kind of show up every day and really specifically meet in person for these meetings to just get the help that I need. But yeah, I relapsed on the first. It just came to me when I realized that when I just made I made over $26,000. Like I made my yearly salary from I work two jobs. I'm a workaholic, and it's just been a repeating this process of just kind of paying off a little bit of credit card debt. And like I start really small with them when I start with the market and really can build, pretty good money out of it, but I just never keep it. So I just pretty much have a really big issue with this. And it just came to show that like regardless of that money that came in, I don't feel anything. And I just want the high. That's to any sane person that would be life-changing money, specifically right now. And I have a pretty bad problem. So it just comes to show when you get that big break or that, boom, it kind of solves all your problems. Well, I don't feel anything from this. Any this kind of money that I make from the market, like I never withdrawn any of the money that I make. So it's just I have to go to as many meetings as I can to just try to get some sort of regular thinking patterns and just a regular daily life, some sense of serenity because I can't, um, you know, the amount of money that comes in that I make and all sorts of things, it just doesn't feel real. It feels stupid. I mean, you don't get me wrong, I've spent years learning and understanding the market, but I, uh, I can't really do it, you know. I'm not really profitable at all. Um, it's tough. Probably the hardest thing I've ever gone through in my life. I've lost a lot. So, I'm just gonna keep making these just to show up every day. Some good news is that while I'm paying off both the two credit cards that, I've been in the same cycle and I want to kind of stop that cycle, just kind of having them maxed out and doing stupid shit. So in the next 1 or 2 days, I will have it. I'm at that point where yeah, it is fully paid off. I just gotta wait a few more days. But yeah, two of my cards will be paid off. Um, and I really don't have anything else. I've really dumbed down a lot on my budgeting, and I've eliminated a lot of stuff. So trying to eliminate a lot of stress and you know just blowing these accounts getting there. Like I've gotten so close to getting paid out that it's like I punish myself and self destruct and sabotage when it comes to actually getting to that point. You know, you know, I work, I paid my car off, I've done all these things, and this kind of money that I make just does not feel real, and it just you know everything else kind of feels pretty numb. So you know this is like a skill. This is stuff that I practiced and learned and took the time out of my day to understand. But, I don't, it just feels fake and bullshit. But that's why I'm doing what I need to do because I don't know what else to do. And I keep doing through the same cycle and the same life every day. And kind of going through those different episodes and paying off the same credit cards and kind of making this crazy amount of money and then losing it. So that's all going on. I know the days I would just think about the money that I lost. 26 grand's a lot in a course of $298 and over 26 grand and losing it from the market. Um, yeah, pretty insane. And I just feel nothing. Um, you know, I've got so close to getting that kind of money every time, and I would just blow it up every time. I would mess up all the time, these I've struggled to become profitable for a couple years, and I've gotten always close. I've gotten all the, and then just one bad day, one set. And I think it's just the fact that don't get me wrong, I can accept humility when it comes to, when I'm wrong in life or there's something better or there's a better way to look at things, like I'll accept like being wrong, like if I'm working or if something's going on, like I won't, you'll have your days where you're kind of struggling, like you always will. But when it comes to like money, yeah, there's just something in there. It's like, okay, it's going against me, like, but it's gonna go back up. And I've put in stop loss orders in it and I'll move on from the day. But yeah, it's not consistent. And maybe I'm gonna just keep going to these meetings just to get some sort of peace of mind, that I'm not really alone in this. My problem isn't unique at all. I know that. It's just in a very addictive illness and thinking patterns that I just need some sort of clarity if I'm ever maybe going to become profitable. But I know that there's other things important right now that I need to take care of. So I'm going to do that, take priority in that and just maybe try this again, because my dream was always to try to, become a profitable trader. And maybe this is the thing that I'm trying now is actually, don't go to just one meeting and then your problems are solved. Obviously, that never worked. A few online and then I keep going through doing the same mistakes and stuff. So this is sort of my um, accountability because I don't know what else to do. I mean, you see plenty of people online telling you how to trade and how to do things, and I've been through it all. I mean, this what I know. I can go through and show you all the times I've failed and gotten close, and it's stressful. It is. So I'm trying to get to that point of serenity, and I know I will. I just I got some friends, I got church, I got some people I can talk to. Um, and I'm not alone in this. I've never really given up on my dream of trying to become profitable. And I know that I need to go to meetings to really get some sense of clarity and control because this kind of money doesn't feel real at all. But I know that I need to do other things in my life, you know. Can't just keep doing this every day where I'm just staring at it or I get bored and want to just do this. Like, uh, so I don't know. I haven't given up on my dream. I mean, it's been 4.5 years. I've failed so many fucking times. I've done it all. I've done all sorts of things. Failed accounts. Yeah, I've done it all. It's so fucking tough. But I hopefully that maybe this is the kind of change that I'm looking to. This is what I want is to have this sort of change. So I guess making these sort of videos and actually going to meetings may be what I need because I don't know what else to do, and I'm tired of making the same mistakes and trying to just do all this stuff alone because I know it's something in your mind where you're like, "Hey, this is you got to do this all by yourself." And I need to take care of other things in my life, like my health, and I know that's very important because your state of mind also takes into fact if what else is going on in your life. So I haven't given up, so I'm gonna end it there. And if you want to follow me along on how I'm gonna do it, I know I'll make some trading videos because I haven't given up on this, and I'm gonna do it if it takes me a year or so. But I know it's a lifelong journey, and I would rather. Yeah, I know happiness comes from solving problems, so I know that solving this lifelong problem that I've been dealing with for several years will. I know things will get better because that's all I can do. So I'm going to leave it at there. Thank you very much.